What's up, pimps? Welcome to my crib. This is my crib in Ruidoso, New Mexico. It's full of wild horses. We're on only property here in this whole neighborhood. It's like we got this whole town to ourselves over here. Sometimes I'll jump out in the morning, drink a coffee, and I'll just hop on one of these motherfuckers right here, riding into town.
Wildfire danger reached a previously unthinkable level tonight for people living in and around Ruidoso. Thousands of people have fled their homes with multiple fires burning in that region, including the ever-growing South Fork fire.
What's up?
Home for my family has always been Texas. My whole mom's side of the family is from La Mesa, Texas. C.A. Eland, one of my great-grandfathers, started a lumber company there. During this time, with the lumber company, they also kind of started venturing into the outdoor movie space and the drive-in movie theaters. The summers in Texas get hot, and I think, wanted an escape from that heat and to kind of get up to some cooler weather. So in 1948, he started the first outdoor drive-in movie theater up in Ruidoso, New Mexico, which kind of was our way to kind of like introduce ourselves to the Ruidoso community and what has continued to stick with us for generations to come. We first started building the cabin in 1948, and he used all materials from his lumber yard that he owned in La Mesa, Texas. Transported all that material up there, built that first level, tucked into the mountains, real cozy, super quaint. And it was a 2-car garage space, 1 bedroom, a kitchenette, and a laundry area, just to be able to kind of live in while they were there running the movie theater. As time passed, I think he saw it as a really great space to bring our family together and to bring our family closer. And on his way up there one time, he knows he's going up there, he knows he wants to expand, sees this house in Bonham, Texas just getting demolished. Instead of letting that material go to waste, he saw an opportunity to get that material for cheap and to go finish out this build of this vision that he had in his head that he wanted to have up there in Ruidoso. And doing that, he came in and the whole outdoor surrounding of the cabin is now stone. That was used as the addition of the second floor. All of the door frames came from that demolished house. As well as the tin roof. And then to top everything off, he wrapped the entire house with gravel, creating a gravel lot.
I truly believe the only reason this cabin survived the fire is because of the way that it was built.
Bryce Bowen, work at Ruidoso Fire, cut trees on the side. Been here for 4 years now.
Cale Frierson, I live in Ruidoso, been here for almost 30 years. Moved here from Dallas, Texas, and I'm a wildland structure firefighter. Been there for 12 years.
First call, so when we got the call, me and another firefighter, Blaine Maldonado, we were actually doing a tree job. I was up in a tree, I just topped it out, and the smoke column just grew. It was minutes, and it was huge.
I'm building a deck, probably a couple miles down the road. Look up, see a little column coming up, and I ringed my officer. It's like, hey, what's this looking like? What do we got? I see it. So at this time, just keep doing what you're doing, but be ready.
You think we ought to go into work? And I was on my way down out of the tree, and I was like, no, they'll call us if they need us. It's not going to be too bad. And then we heard a VLAT go over, which is a very large air tanker. We heard a VLAT go through, and I was like, dang, you know, they don't usually call those in for something small.
All right, kept working on that deck for a little longer, and then boom, page goes off at 11 or 12, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon, almost the peak burn time. So we go gather our stuff up, and it's always a cluster, getting where you need to go.
It was jammed, man. I couldn't even get to the station. Luckily, I had one of my my hats that I wear on duty. It was on my dashboard, and a Forest Service engine came through, and I flashed my hat at him, and I was like, I gotta go to work. So he stopped all traffic and let me go through.
Finding the crew to outfit what you need, because I have what I need, but I don't want a brand new guy and then a brand new guy. I need multiple different things. So get together, and Kale gets this guy, Kale gets Price, and this and this and this. Like we try to do it as fast as we can to make the best 10 trucks possible.
Of course, at this time, that column's huge. I mean, you could probably see it from Roswell.
And kind of see what this fire's doing. Do we need to evacuate Upper Canyon? Do we need to evacuate Midtown? Do we need to evacuate Cedar Creek?
A lot of radio traffic. Smokey Bear, Hot Shots, they had already bumped out. It had just became too much. So they bumped out and tried to reposition themselves, if you will. They finally made a decision. They're like, we need to prep these houses and save what we can, because it's inevitable that this fire is gonna come through town.
We finally see fire. Our whole goal was to evacuate Upper Canyon. So we sent resources there while also keeping resources on Cedar Creek and Swiss Chalet.
And I want to say we were protecting structures for maybe an hour 30, and then they staged myself and another firefighter up on a top of a ridgeline at Redwood, just 1 canyon over from here. And they said once it hits this trigger point, go ahead and tell everybody in the canyon that they've got so much time to come out. And so we're watching the weather and the fire up there, and I look over to the south and I can see the salt fire, and it's making these big jumping runs. I mean, it was beautiful in a way, but it was so devastating, because I mean, you could just see it jump and kind of lay down on the crown and then jump again. At that point I was like, dang, this is gonna be pretty bad. And of course I was hoping they wouldn't collide together and make just one super fire, you know?
So we get Upper Canyon evacuated, and it just blows through there. Wind shifts, and we knew it was coming in Cedar Creek. Cedar Creek gets evacuated, and man, it's gone like that.
We all kind of had a collective vote that the Forest Service isn't technically our boss, and the village of Ruidoso is what we're here to protect. So we kind of made our way back in. In the middle of it all, we kind of split into 2 groups. Some stayed in the Upper Canyon, while the majority of us heard what was happening in this canyon. Actually, it was just blowing over. So we kind of started a convoy to this side of town, and by that time, the fire was just blowing over all of this. There was nothing but a wall of black.
After the head goes through, then you can actually fight some fire. Then the fire is gonna wanna burn left or right instead of just directly.
So they asked us if we could dedicate 2 trucks to the fire, 3 personnel on each. So there was 6 of us that were dedicated to the fire for 14 days. In the 14 days, I will say it's just so sad driving around town, trying to put out what you can, helping these USAR teams go from house to house. We did what we could until it was out of our hands, and then we passed it off to the Type 1 team.
My name is Jerry Corliss. I worked with Ruidoso Fire for 23 years.
What was it about golf that made you want to start getting serious about it?
It's whenever I really started to try, I just found out that this is the hardest game that I've ever played. I mean, it's just unlike any sport, and every day is different.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have your A game one day and shoot really good, and the next day, it's nowhere near what it was.
And with the background in your profession and what you do, and I mean, I'm sure a lot of the fires, I mean, there is no one that's the same. Do you think there's any comparison between the regular everyday life that you do for your job and then how you come out here and use golf?
I mean, I like to look at it like it's competition.
Yeah.
And I don't like to be terrible at anything. So, I mean, yeah, job, you want to be good at it. And then this game really pushes you to be better.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I love it.
Well, it seems like you're kind of a local legend around here. I mean, giving all the guys the lines, telling them where to go. How many rounds would you say you've put in on this track right here?
On this track, probably, I mean, this year?
Let's say total. Can you give me like any
Total?
kind of ballpark number?
Probably like 120. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played a lot. I usually tend to hit the range more, and then the weekends is whenever I play.
All right, talk to me a little bit about what got you into golf and kind of when you got into it.
So naturally, I'm a baseball player, so wanting to play sports forever.
Yeah.
That's the goal, and this is the one sport you can play till you're 80. And then my baseball coach, the guy playing with us, he plays all the time, and so got into it that way. My grandpa, he was a really good golfer, and so I'd go play with him, and he hated going with me because I sucked. But yeah, something I could do every day until I'm 80.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about like when you go into work and you're going into a fire, like it's pretty chaotic and probably pretty stressful. Do you think golf allows you to find a different side of that?
This is where I burn off all the traumatic stuff that we see and things like this. Is my way to cope with things. Come out to the golf course and shake everything off and be with the friends. They're not similar. You can't compare them. But they're what I need. I need this, and I need my job. So
yeah, absolutely.
They go together though for the intense fires, and then the what is the word? Serenity, peace and serenity. Yeah, it's nice coming out here for that.
Any kind of long-term goals or where you want golf to kind of take you?
Just to have fun and like play once, twice a week, and I would like to travel more. That's the goal. Go play new courses, go visit more friends and family, and just play some more golf. Yeah, that's the ultimate goal.
I mean, I think that's one of the best parts about golf, especially when you fall in love with the game. It's like it kind of gives you a reason to want to go travel and want to go experience other places.
Absolutely.
See the new courses.
Yeah, no, that's the goal though. Is to go travel, see some places, and meet some people too, because golfers are the same as everybody. Yeah, absolutely. I can relate to all of them, and they're awesome though, because golfers always give you good tips and they want to help out, and you're not competing against these people. Right. So I love it.
Unless it's league night, then they're.
Oh yeah, they're not going to help you out on league night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Ooh. Be nice. Come on.
Oh yeah. Very nice.
That'll work. Come on, pause.
Ooh. How long have you been playing golf?
Not long. I'd say after I graduated high school, I really got into it. So about 8 years.
Yeah.
8 years now.
What is it about golf that, is there anything that kind of brings you, obviously what you do for work is very stressful, very chaotic. What is it about golf that kind of like gives you that want to come back and want to be out here?
Honestly, it's just the time with friends. Of course, it's not the most relaxing game whenever you're not good at it.
It can be.
But of course, whenever you're in the woods, it's always good.
There he is.
Just made the birdie. Is that what keeps you coming back?
Heck yeah, yeah.
Any goals from here moving forward, and what you want to do with golf?
Just get better every time I come out, really. That way I can keep up with you guys.
What does this town of Ruidoso mean to you?
This is home. It means everything. And it's a hidden gem that so many people don't know about. But, you know, most of Texas knows about it because it's a short drive, but across the country it's renowned for horse racing, some of the best skiing around depending on the year, hiking. Like, it's just this phenomenal hidden
You gotta
gem.
throw golf in there now too.
Yeah, and it's got, I think, 11 courses within 20 miles. Golf is huge up here. So it's, yeah, phenomenal to live here, and I wouldn't change anything.
Has it maybe changed how like things feel around here post-fire?
Oh, the town and how they dealt with it and bouncing back. I couldn't speak more highly of this town. You know, it took them days to bounce back.
But GoFundMe was huge. GoFundMe started up and FEMA got here ASAP. So people knew they were gonna get their money, but it was like, where are we going until then, things like that. But so many nightly rental people opened their doors to long term. So that was huge, especially for the working class, the firefighters, the hospital people, teacher, all those type of people. They opened them up specifically for those people to stay, and that was huge.
All you wanted to do was help. That was the biggest thing. The community came together. I mean, just the entities that showed up whenever it all went down, and the donated goods. I mean, we had no places for them. We had to shut it down. I mean, we had to tell people, stop bringing stuff, bring food, water, you know, essential toiletries. That's all we need. People were bringing clothes by the trucks. I mean, it was insane. But it was also very gratifying to see that everybody, just the people in El Paso, Las Cruces, Roswell, I mean, there was just so many outside communities. They're like, hey, Ruidoso needs help.
Of course, you have a few people that did more than others. I believe we talked about Logan. We'll name drop for him. Logan, he did so much for the town, keeping everybody updated whenever everybody was gone. So I believe that helped a lot of people mentally and knowing what they were coming back to. The tattoo shop in town that Logan works at, they put together this fundraiser and everybody wanted to go. I waited in line 9 hours for this tattoo. You know, we were sitting in the truck and all of us were like, we needed help. We need to give back to the community. And I was like, Engine 17, you know, that's perfect. We're sitting in the perfect tattoo. Got the saw with it. We had been part of a team that had cut down a few trees here and there to free up some homes and some work that the power line company had to do during the fire. So it means a lot to me. You know, I've always got it. And one day when my kid asks, why do you have a chainsaw with Engine 17 on it, I can tell him, you know what, when you're about 1 year old, this huge thing happened to town and your dad got to be a part of it and help out.
It was unreal to see the amount of love, appreciation that we got from everybody. Everybody kind of like bonded. It was really cool to see.